Hey everyone, welcome back to the Big Heart Dating. Let me move something this way. So today we talk about salt. Today we're going to talk about one that's really bad name. This one's called Badoo. 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 What that mean? It sounds like something bad. Bad. Ooh. With that Badoo. It doesn't make any sense with that name. What it had to do with dating. What language is that? Well, before I go on, my name is Falso, and this is the Big Heart Dating Seminar, new advice, and talk about different dating sites and different things relate to dating and relationship. I wrote my notes about Badoo, or that Badoo. It's secular, not a Christian site. It's similar to Tinder format because I use cell phone, not laptop. So you swipe right if you like somebody, swipe left that you don't like. It's more I don't like than what I like because it's very weird. Many of them have tattoos, many have punk hair, like green hair, pink hair. I've seen how it works. Then when you try to do a search, it lacks one filter I like to remove. The tattoo. There's no way you can block that. Many websites lack that, and that's the problem. For a lot of Christians who don't like tattoo, because it look like, let me tell you in my opinion what a tattoo is. It had to do with the military that they forced you to have. Same way in prison they forced you to have, as well as the gang. You know, like bike gang or street gang. Because that showed you, they put it on here, or by the eye, teardrop. Those are, they mark you. So that's why I don't like that. And because I want to, let's say I want to have children, no tattoo. So that I want children to see us doing the right way in the Lord. That's right in the Bible. Don't tat. I'll have that one of these days seminar here about that. What can we do about that? But right now we're talking about Badoo, whatever they call that. If you like, your picture, your profile will be blurred to other. And when I try to do that, I can't see what they're like. But when you see that, then you go to the counter, then usually the very first one, it's the same one in the like. You don't even notice that. But I realized that when I experiment that. Oh, usually the very first one. So be very careful. You have to click like so you can see if that's the person that matched to it. Make sure to check those, memorize those. You want to take photograph of all that. Take photograph of all those birds, and then you can compare. If you can do it with the phone and the laptop, you can really see it. Then you can click yes or no, based on that. But please do like, because then you can really get to talk. You get a match, and you can be able to talk. Really. Although you can do it in what they call that, not the encounter. I think I put it on there. That's for the when you search. You see all those pictures on rows and column. On my phone, there's 3 in a row. Then you can click, you can wave. You can either wave on there, or you can type in dark computation. If it's green, you automatically can talk to them live chat, real time. But if there's no dot and you write, you have to wait a day or even many days to even a week. That's how I experiment there. So I just explain about how that website works. The con. I have to talk about the con first before the positive. The con, then I will give that result in a few minutes. Most of them lie about their location. Because my family and many Americans don't like to have foreigners come in here because we have too much problem with the illegal. They shouldn't be here. Many of them want to marry to come here. That's why we don't want the foreigners to come here. I'm sorry, ladies. You're going to have to find somebody in your own country or another country. Not America, please. No. And please stop lying. Because when I see, because where I am located, I'm in Wilson, South Carolina. I get a lot of Denmark and Norway. I know those are country names, but that's the name of the town. I went by a few days ago on it. So that's the that's quite interesting about that. It's really frustrating me when I see that, when I see the pattern that so many Norway. The app shows more population there than the actual population in the town. There's a few hundred people in those little towns, like Denmark and Norway. No offense to those towns, but honest to God, it hurt some real ones who actually live in those towns that have put up on daily sites. That's the problem. I keep telling that website, Badoo, and I'm telling all the other websites, you have to add or ask the supplier who supply those software to add that you have to have ISP trap. What that is, I came up with this new terminology, which means when you sign up, then you get when you make that profile, the software traps you. That's the location you are. When you type in, oh, I'm going to say I'm in Norway, South Carolina, but actually you might be in Nairobi, Kenya. You'll see it say Nairobi, Kenya. Too bad. You have to stay right there, that line. The computer traps to that location. Yep. That's what I wanted the all those daily websites, all daily websites of all kinds. The old one and the newer one. They have that trap. Because we need honesty. When people lie with this website, when I see that too many of them, and I figured that I'm really in Kenya, Africa. And I roll down, I see that Denmark, South Carolina. That's a lie. Okay? So I click the 3 button right on the top corner, the top right corner. So you see it on that side because you're looking around. But you actually look at me, top right corner. Click and then that black and report, the red font. Do that, then click fake profile. Then it'll open up a list of different things. Then you click fake location. And then you can type type anything about that person lying about the location. So I keep telling the feedback to Badoo, you have to have location trap. Stick to it. I know people lie, but I want computer software to trap where you are. Like if I want to say, I'm going to look for a woman in the Philippines. I'm going to put Manila, Philippines. Nope, it would say Wilson, South Carolina. Too bad. So that's what you have to do. So if I want a Filipina, you have to type in search to say Manila, Philippines, and you get a whole bunch of lists of all these women. So that's why I think for Badoo and many other websites, they need to have location trap. There are many times to make a point. Let's move on. Generally speaking, what I'm seeing on there, it's mostly African. When I look at the search, it's a search. I did not pick any race. They don't have the race thing anymore. It's the wrong word. Color of skin. It's the proper word. Ethnic group. You can't do that. They must have had that in the past, but not anymore. And I get a whole bunch of a lot of African American. If they're really American. But they're actually a lot of African. Because when I see that's a pretty one, I click. Then I see that I'm really in Africa. And I roll down to the location. Norway, South Carolina. No report. I don't want to take liars. To everybody, it's a liar, the Bible, but it's free to sign up yet. It has more possibility than salt. So each day I'm going to say, and then I will say to compare to what in the past. Then you can go back and listen to hear the difference. They do have the nearby tab. That's what I'm looking for. The nearby with all the lit. Many of them. You can set a filter of age range. Let's say I'm going to pick 21 to 45. And it will show up there. Location, how many miles. But the how many miles doesn't really work. You really get Africans and all that. Because they fake you. That's how I get the Norway and Denmark on my search. Nearby search. But they're really African. There's a few Philippines. Used to be a lot more Thailand, but I don't see much anymore. Rarely Singapore. Rare. I don't see Mexican. Latin American much. No. But there's very few Spanish speaking. In the nearby, if you want to talk live, rarely. Maybe one green light is at the green button next to the name. Next to it, and usually with age. Let's say Marco 59, if I'm mine, it'd be green light for the lady to see that. But none of them write to me just like that. Nope. I don't know why. So you see that website hit very limited, like so. Very limited. Although it's free, you can contact yet. Almost unlimited. Just a few. You can wave. That's all you can do. Almost never anyone the encounter depends on each day. Sometimes you to be 50. When you sign up, you're gonna get 50. Like, and continue till they stop. I don't know why. But the encounter now, I get like maybe 1 or 2 every other day. I don't use it anymore, but this is how I did my research. Memorized everything, how it worked. So the problem with that website goes from a lot of choices to very limited choices that are making sense. If you want to see the like, you have no chance unless you're a pay member. You'll see a lot of blurred pictures. So you gotta be careful when you see all that. Then, like I said, then when you want to go to the encounter, usually here's the secret. They usually show up the very first one. And if you know that she likes you, you better click like. It's better than nothing. Don't click no. You better accept it. Put the heart. Click the heart. You can go study to turn that off if you don't want any likes. Matter of fact. Because if you don't like the blur, you don't have to do that. That's the problem. Who's gonna like you? Most websites are like that. It's not good. So it's a better chance if you click like, if they like you. The filter, I think, it's pretty okay, but I'd say out of 5, I would say 3 out of 5. Because they lack the one about tattoo, they don't have that. In the filter, the location, it's a barrier. Because you still get the fake location. They'll say they live in Norway, South Carolina, but they're really from Africa. It's going to be included, that filter. That's why they're being very clever. To change the location in order to be on your let. Some of them, they keep changing to go all around the country. I don't like that. I'll tell you why. The further out, the more expensive she is. Which means you gotta fly. You're gonna marry a foreigner, you gotta do all those paperwork. You'll listen to that shortly. Someday. The only thing about when you do it, roll up and down, see the profile, read it, what they want, and what they, who they are, you know. In the very bottom, you can report. The pro, good thing Badoo with Badoo has the report button for fake location. I already mentioned that. They call it extra show for the cost. It said to be 4 times more like. If you pay for it, you get more like. Maybe because they show up more in the encounter and stuff. They call it extra show. I don't know why they call it extra show. I think it means to show more profile. That's what it means. And they have Badoo Premium Plot. with a lot of features. It didn't really explain very well, to be honest with you. I feel it's a little shady, and then they pay for 150 credit. When I pretend to sign up for that, then it said, sorry, no pay available at the moment. Something tells me that something's off about that website. Either that or because I kept complaining about the location. So maybe that's why they kind of blocked me for that. Good. Because they're not good. So, here's my answer for the website. Remember the two of them? Which way? No good. So, that's the website to avoid. Like so. Both avoid them at all costs. Oops. I do that because I keep... Alright, that's it for now. Tomorrow, actually this is for Saturday, Sunday, I will be talking about the next one, a bigger name. So I'll make a report for that. So, have a good one. God bless.